white sharks? No. There we go. Great white sharks, bull sharks, and tiger sharks. Now, if Tondi was feeling quite brave, she might see one of those predators and just tell it off. Well done. Or, if she's feeling maybe not so brave, she's in the middle of the ocean, we're going to show you how seals will get away from predators. Now, behaviour you may see it on whales or dolphins. It's called porpoising or bow riding. Small jump, in and out, just like that. Well done. Now this creates lots of waves and lots of bubbles, as you can see. Sharks are not particularly bright. You can actually confuse them with bubbles. But that's not going to work 100% of the time. So we've got a backup plan. And that is to jump this time as high as Tondi can out of the water and out of reach. Now for each jump that she gives us, let's give her a nice big round of applause. Are we ready? Here's number one. Well done. Come on, get this last one. Number three. Well done. Oh, an extra. Thank you. There we go. So a couple of different methods. Now hopefully they would keep Tondi nice and safe. Predators are not an issue for us here at Sea Aquarium though. There's definitely no sharks in our waters. The biggest problem is that our seals constantly get confused with another animal, sea lions. Tondi here is a South African fur seal or a Cape fur seal. She is not a sea lion. Now the difference is sea lions have one layer of fur, Tondi has the two. So if we rough it up, you can see it's really quite thick. The reason that they do look so similar though, these fur seals and sea lions, is that they belong to the same family group. And that family is called the ear seals, just like you and I. Tondi's got the flashy earlobes that we have. So something quite special about ear seals is that they are incredibly strong. They all use these front flippers to swim. And these front flippers are so strong that Tondi can actually hold up all her body weight on the two of them. Just like that. That's it. Give her a big cheer for that. Well done, Tondi. So something that she has been working on recently is using those flippers to support herself nice and tall again. See coming up. But this time we're going to make it a little bit different because we're going to have a shuffle. Are you ready? Right, so Tondi, flippers in the air for us, and let's have a shuffle back. There we go, well done. Now in the wild, obviously these animals don't go around doing flipper stands or press-ups. That's not what they're using their muscles for. Although they're really handy for their swimming and their jumping, these front flippers also come in handy for helping the seals climb out of the water. That was a bad sound. Come in. So for fur seals and sea lions, they spend about 50% of their day in the water, the other half bathing out on the beaches. So obviously she's going to use these strong muscles to pull herself right the way up to a haul-out point. Well done for some climbing there. And do you want one last chance to show off? Give us that flipper stand again. Oh, go on. Bit rubbish, but come here anyway. She tried. Yeah, points for trying. Now the last thing we're going to tell you about the eared seals is that they can actually run along on all fours, and that's because they have a rotatable back hip. You ready? Now this means Tondi can tuck her back flippers underneath her to run along. She could use them to give us a bit of a twirl. Go on, give us a twirl, round we go. Or a jump. Thank you. Give us a twirl, there we go. So eared seals are so fast that if you try to race them across the beach, they are more than capable of winning. Not Tondi, she's 22, she's a little bit old and a little bit slower than all our other seals. But you get the gist. They're really athletic animals. It's not the same for all seals. For example, in the pool in front of you, we've got two harbour seals. Now they look completely different. For example, where Tondi's got this earlobe, our other seals have simply got a hole at the side of their head. So here's Ina coming across. Another thing to point out is that they're all swimming in the pool with their back flippers this time, rather than Tondi's front ones. Their front flippers are about the same size as my hand, so if we compare that to Tondi, you can see there's a massive difference. And the reason for these differences is that they are another family group of seals. These guys in here belong to the family of true seals. The last thing to identify a true seal is that their hips are fixed into position. So when they get onto the beaches, instead of running along like Tondy would, what they have to do instead is shuffle across on their bellies like big wet slugs, just as Tondy's showing you here. There we go, that was a good impression. Well done. Go on guys, give her a nice big cheer for that. Well done, Tondy. So hopefully now you can see the differences between the eared seals and the true seals that we've got here, those two different family groups. Now when we're training the seals, we do teach them lots of new things. We like to base them mainly on their natural capabilities. For example, when you see seals waving at one another. Hi, saying hello to everyone again. There we go. Seals are not this friendly in the wild. You will not catch them waving to one another. It's just a motion that Tondy uses to push herself through the water with the dap sticks. But we also teach them silly things as well. Next month we've actually got Pirate Month here at Sea Aquarium. So of course, Tondy's going to blend in with her pirate salute. So don't get embarrassed. You salute though, please. You ready? There we go. Now we taught that one ourselves using this piece of equipment here. This is a target stick. Basically, it's a ball with a stick. Doesn't matter about colour, seals can't see in colour. But they do learn from an early age that if they touch their nose to the ball, they're going to get rewards. So whether it's that fish, it's the high fives, or those big sloppy kisses, the seals learn the more they touch their nose to the ball, the more rewards they're going to get, the more praise. So we can actually ask them to follow it. For example, if Tondy needed to go into a new enclosure she's not sure of, if we just wanted to move her across, or we wanted a little jump. There we go. Oh, lovely. All made capable by just asking Tondy to follow this target stick. And at least she's helped us out, got some toys out of the pool for us. Thank you. Not quite what we asked, but we appreciate it anyway. So already, really behaviours. Now in order to make them a little bit more difficult, what we're adding in is other body parts. And again, it's where the positive reinforcement comes back in, because if we need to pick up a flipper, touch it to the ball, easy peasy, without any distress from Tondy whatsoever. And we repeat this process over and over again until Tondy learns to pick up the nose and the flipper herself. And then we add on the cue. So just at home, with your animals at home, you might say sit, stay, give them verbal cues. We use hand cues instead. Again, for example, that pirate salute. There we go, well done, Tondy. Now we can also change what the target is, so it doesn't always have to be the ball and a stick. It could be my hand, so we can get nice and close. We're going to try and use one of these green balls. Now she's been a bit funny with it the past couple of weeks, but we'll give it a go anyway. Are you coming down? So if she manages to hit the ball, give her a massive round of applause. Go on, you can do it, off we go. Yay! Well done, Tondy. There we go, somebody's happy with themselves. Now unfortunately guys, that has brought us towards the end of our demonstration for today. So if you've got any questions at all, do feel free to fire those away, either with myself or my colleague Gaz. Now Gaz is hanging around with a camera because we do offer the opportunity to have your photograph taken with one of these gorgeous girls. This one. There we go. Now if you're interested in that opportunity, please again speak to Gaz. He can give you all the information about that. Final one is, if you're interested in some